If you're shopping for studio headphones and have your eye on the Beyerdynamic DT 880 Pro, hold up, because there's a lot to unpack here. I'm revealing why these headphones, known for their precision and clarity, might not be the flawless solution you expect. But here's what surprised me. Despite a strong 4.6-star rating and a professional-grade design, the DT 880 Pro has some hidden pitfalls that could trip up even seasoned audio pros. So if you're a producer, mixer, or audiophile hunting for that perfect sound, stay tuned because this review will flip what you think you know about these headphones. Let's dive deep and find out if these really live up to the hype, or if they're just another pretty face with a few cracks beneath the surface. First, let's talk sound quality, because anyone buying the DT 880 Pro wants immersive sound clarity, right? Beyerdynamic markets these as semi-open headphones, promising a best-of-both-worlds vibe. The spaciousness of open-back coupled with some isolation from closed-back design. They boast an expansive frequency response from 5 to 35,000 Hz, which theoretically means you'll catch every subtle nuance, from deep bass notes to crystal-clear highs. For studio professionals, this is gold. In practice, however, it's not quite so black and white. The semi-open design does offer excellent spatial detail, but here's the catch. Your environment matters a lot. If you work in a noisy setting, these won't block out distractions the way fully closed headphones would. It's like when you're trying to meditate at a rock concert, trying, but no peace guaranteed. Now let's get technical. The DT 880 Pro comes with 250 ohms impedance, which is great for hooking up to a mixer, interface, or amplifier without losing fidelity. But if you just plan on plugging these into your phone or laptop without a proper amp, prepare for sound that's less than stellar. It's a bit like expecting a sports car to perform well on empty gas. You're not going to get the full experience without the right power behind it. The magic only happens when you feed these headphones enough juice, so budget for an amp or interface. Comfort-wise, the Beyerdynamic DT 880 Pro really shines. It's built for marathon studio sessions with well-padded, soft velour ear pads that you can replace when they inevitably wear out after long hours of use. Plus, the spring steel headband ensures a snug but comfortable fit that won't crush your skull, important when you're slogging through tedious mixing at 2 a.m. That said, a couple of users have complained about the clamping force being a tad too firm at first. You might feel like you're wearing a gentle vice, but give it some breaks early on and it'll soften up. If you pop them on and feel like your head's been clamped by a loving anaconda, don't worry, it's temporary. Rehook. But how do these headphones hold up in the real world when theory meets reality? That's where things get spicy. You see, the DT 880 Pro's hallmark is precise, clinical sound, but some find it too analytical. Imagine your favorite coffee cup turned into a shot of espresso, great for focus, but not for casual sipping. If you're into a warmer, richer sound that cushions your ears like a velvet hug, these might feel a bit cold and harsh after hours of use. This sonic personality makes them fantastic for professional mixing, but less ideal for casual listening. So if you're after headphones to chill with your Spotify playlist, think twice. These are more lab rat than lounge lizard. Another key element is durability. Beyerdynamic claims German engineering at its finest and built the DT 880 Pro with robust spring steel and replaceable parts, which is true to a degree. You can swap out ear pads, cables, and even the headband if needed, a huge plus in the headphone world where disposable gear dominates. However, the cable is not detachable, which means if it gets damaged, and it's a bit thin, your expensive headphones could be out of commission until fixed. For $250, you'd hope for a bit more modularity here, and calling dongle adapters a feature. Well, it's standard fare, not a deal breaker but worth noting. Now, jokes aside, why did the headphone go to therapy? Because it lost its connection. Fortunately, The DT880 Pro keeps its connection solid thanks to its 1.8 mini jack and the included threaded 1.4 adapter, making it compatible with all your professional gear. But still, cable breakage remains the Achilles heel. Rehook. You might be wondering how these headphones stack up against the competition. The DT880 Pro is loved for its neutrality and detail, but falls short in noise isolation compared to fully closed headphones like the Audio-Technica ATH-M50X. If your studio isn't soundproofed or you work in busy spaces, you'll find these leak sound and let external noise in a deal breaker for some. It drives home the question: are you after sonic precision at the cost of isolation? Answer that, and you're closer to deciding if these are for you. Story time. Let me share an anecdote from a mixing engineer I know. He swears by the DT880 Pro for fine-tuning tracks because their accuracy exposes flaws easily. Think of them as auditory magnifying glasses. But he avoids them when just jamming or mixing in coffee shops. Why? Because the outside noise wrecks the experience, and the headphones themselves don't keep him from disturbing people around. So context matters a ton. Now about pricing. At $249.99, the DT880 Pro is a serious investment. Definitely not your starter headphone. But you're paying for precision, build quality, and longevity. At least, that's the promise. Compared to some audiophile headphones that can cost 2 or 3 times as much, the price is somewhat justified. Yet the price fluctuates often on Amazon. So if you're sold, make sure to snag the best deal through the link below before it bounces back up. Prices, just like audio quality, can be unpredictable. Quick joke to leash the mood. Why did the audiophile refuse to share headphones? Because he was afraid of splitting hairs. The DT880 Pro is all about catching every single hair in your audio. Performance-wise, these headphones excel with detailed sound reproduction. The highs sparkle without piercing, the mids stay clear, and the lows are tight, not boomy. That's crucial for mastering engineers who need to judge bass response accurately. But newbies beware, the clinical presentation can be unforgiving, exposing poorly mixed tracks mercilessly. It's like having a brutally honest friend telling you if your mix is flat or muddy. On the flip side, if you're someone who loves bass that hits like a thunderclap or warm, booming sound for casual listening, these won't satisfy your cravings. So the Beyerdynamic DT880 Pro is laser-focused on professional use. Creators, mixers, engineers who need clarity and accuracy over party vibes. Another tiny gripe: the ear cups, while replaceable with comfy velour, can make your ears feel a bit warm during long sessions, especially in hot environments. A little ventilation issue, but nothing unbearable. The headphone's semi-open design helps somewhat, but it's still a factor for marathon users. Last joke before the resolution: why don't headphones ever get lost? Because they always come with their cords attached, literally. Just remember, treat that cord gently with the DT880 Pro. So where does this leave us? The Beyerdynamic DT880 Pro is a serious tool built with professionals in mind. It nails accuracy, durability, and comfort for extended use. Yet it demands context. If your studio environment is quiet and you're ready to pair these with a proper amp or interface, these headphones will feel like an extension of your ears, revealing details you never knew existed. However, if you expect noise isolation, a warm sound signature, or plug-and-play usage with your smartphone, you might be disappointed. But here's the twist. The criticisms do not overshadow the fact that the Beyerdynamic DT880 Pro remains a beloved headphone among sound engineers worldwide. You're buying precision and longevity, not just casual listening convenience. It's more of an investment in your craft than a casual gadget. If you're ready to up your studio game, the DT880 Pro could well be your next secret weapon. To close on a positive note, these headphones embody German engineering excellence, guarantee fatigue-free comfort during long hours, and deliver sonic clarity few can match at their price point. They're not perfect, but for the audio professional who prioritizes detail and durability, they're worth every penny. If you want the best price on the Beyerdynamic DT 880 Pro, check out the Amazon link in the description below. But don't wait too long, prices change fast, and you don't want to miss out on locking this in for your studio setup. Whether you end up loving or critiquing them, at least you'll know exactly what you're getting into. Thanks for watching and happy mixing.